Hiya. Shout out to Zonara. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Zonara. You were muted before. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I think a call came in, and yeah, I think it was the call that affected the audio, so no one could hear me anymore. And you, Emma, yeah, go lie down. Go to your bed. Go lie down quick. Go your bed. It's still night, so that you can have enough sleep. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Abby. A big shout out to Alice. Thank you for liking and for subscribing. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, let's go like and subscribe. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Sophia McDonough. Yes, I remember you, Alice. Shout out to you, Alice. Mm. Yeah, guys, please let's drop our names. Let's like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, please let's like and subscribe as we come in, and don't forget to drop your names. Okay. A big shout out to Evangeline. A big shout out to Nikki. A big shout out to Audrey. A big shout out to Savannah. A big shout out to Nikki. A big shout out to Salvika. A big shout out to Gabby. A big shout out to the Chill. A big shout out to Gabby. A big shout out to Lucy. A big shout out to Rayleigh. A big shout out to Audi. Shout out to Joab. Shout out to Ethan. Shout out to Eva. Shout out to Evangeline. Shout out to Levy. A big shout out to Savi. A big shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Jace. Shout out to Jacob. Shout out to Jojo. Shout out to Mariam. Shout out to Eliza. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Levy. A big shout out to Kristen. A big shout out to Gada. A big shout out to Alice. A big shout out to Millie Bobby. A big shout out to Emily. A big shout out to Tori. A big shout out to Alani. A big shout out to Braina. Shout out to Olive. Shout out to Suki. Shout out to Magdalene. Shout out to Claire. A big shout out to Yuki. A big shout out to Gada. Shout out to Sarah. A big shout out to Nasi. A big shout out to Azra. Shout out to Max. A big shout out to Stormy. Guys, can we take the like up to 10? Thank you so much. Let's take the like up and please let's go subscribe. Yeah, guys, please let's go subscribe. Thank you so much. And pull down your names back to back. Big shout out to Katie. Shout out to Gada. Shout out to Jackson. A big shout out to Vicky. A big shout out to Lily. Shout out to Maddie. Shout out to Coral. Shout out to Stray Kids. A big shout out to Lily. Shout out to Sloan. Shout out to Karen. Shout out to Cassidy. Shout out to Samia. A big shout out to Robin. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Kali. A big shout out to Sloan. A big shout out to Nessa. Shout out to Anna. A big shout out to Artie. A big shout out to Listen. Shout out to Leah. Shout out to Imani. Shout out to Paper. Shout out to Grayson. Shout out to Naila. Shout out to Allison. Shout out to Neil. Shout out to Ava. Shout out to Sayla. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Vera. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Harper. Shout out to Thomas. Shout out to Samantha. Shout out to Chloe. Shout out to Leela. Shout out to Cousin and me. Shout out to Harmony. A big shout out to Mia. Shout out to Mercy. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Annika. Shout out to Serenity. Shout out to Anna. Ati. I love you too. Thank you so much. Shout out to Manawa. Shout out to Huna. Shout out to Belle. Shout out to Victoria. Shout out to Lauren. Shout out to Andy. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Someone said she's crying. Why are you crying? Shout out to Coral. Shout out to Penelope. Shout out to Tita. Shout out to Barim. Shout out to Guinness. Sometimes when sometimes when you type, yeah, it might be wrong. So I struggle when it's wrong, and I'd be like, is this a name or it's a wrong spelling? So I struggle before you post anything or type anything. Please cross check what you have typed so I don't I don't say something wrong. Yeah. Yeah, and even to pronounce all the names, they are not just English names. We have Italian names, and we have names from Indian. We have names from Korea, all over the world. So I still struggle with that, and you writing wrong name will make it worse. Yeah, it will make it worse. So it's better you just check what you're typing. Yeah, then I can manage. But when it's wrong, it's worse for me. Yeah, so guys, let's go like and subscribe. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Lucy, a big shout out to Jasmine. Please, if you have subscribed, please drop your names. If I haven't called you, I will. Just be patient with me. We know we are getting bigger and we are getting better. We are 7,000 subscribers. So imagine all of us are here this evening. What would have happened? So imagine everyone is here. Just imagine. So just be patient with me. Drop your names back to back. The more you drop your names, the easier for me to catch it, on the comment section. So don't be mad, don't be frustrated, just be calm. I've seen a lot of 8 comments because I've not called their names, which is unfair. But nevertheless, I still love you all. Please don't be mad, and please don't drop 8 comments or swear word. I won't even pick you. I've seen like 5 here tonight, which is not good enough. Although I just overlook. And sometimes when I smile, funny smile, just know that I've seen something. When I give that when I give that silent smile, just know I've seen something. But I carry on. So let's go. A big shout out to Eunice. A big shout out to Demi. So guys, if you have not subscribed, please let's go subscribe. A big shout out to Mercy. Thank you so much. And I see your comments. I see those, nice comments. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Yeah, thanks for the support. Thanks for the engaging. Thanks for for everything. Let's go. A big shout out to Lucy. A big shout out to Sophia. A big shout out to Jonathan. A big shout out to Lilith. A big shout out to Gertrude and Sophie. A big shout out to Malikai. A big shout out to Ruby. A big shout out to Holly. I love you too. Thank you so much. Your parent broke up today. Wow. Yeah, that's hard. I'm so sorry, dear. Yeah, it will be hard. It will be harder for you as the kids. But you'll be fine. I'll just try and see what you can do. But if you can't just bring them back, yeah, you just let them be. Yeah, try and see what you can do as their child. Yeah, let them know that you are not happy with it. And it will be better if both of them can come together because it gives you great joy. Just say something sweet. Yeah, just say something sweet. Just say something nice. If daddy can understand, if mommy can understand. But if they can't understand, it's fine. And Yeah, there's no yeah, there's no big deal fighting each other. Yeah, there's no big deal, saying who is right or is wrong. The thing is, just let love lead, and yeah, there'll be peace in the house. But anyways, I wish you good luck. It is hard when lovers fall apart, and yeah, it is hard. But just try your best. And I wish you good luck. Okay, just stay positive. Don't be mad at them. This time is hard for both of them. Just see how you can help them. All right, let's go on. A big shout out to Zoe Giha Chenti. Powerful name. Favorite rapper. I'm not a rapping fan. Like, I don't really like rap, but sometimes I like it. So it's so. I might be in, I might be out. Just depends on who is doing it. A big shout out to Sophie. A big shout out to Kayla. A big shout out to Autumn. A big shout out to Stella. A big shout out to Vanda. A big shout out to Brinley. Shout out to Kaylee. Also, you seem so nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I read I read a quote. Yeah, I read a quote on the wall, and the quote says, in a world where you don't know where you will be, yeah, something like that. In a world where you don't know where you will be, just be, just be kind. So we try our best to be kind, regardless of what we see. We still maintain our steez, and we still maintain our kindness. Yeah, we have been disappointed, we have been broken, but that shouldn't change who we really are. It is hard to say, but at the long run, you'll be happy with yourself if you do something nice. As in, do something nice to people, like helping, like showing kindness, making people happy. Yeah, deep down, you'll be satisfied. Like, yeah, I did this. So, it is what it is. A big shout out to Vanda. Thank you so much, Vanda. A big shout out to Diana. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please let's go subscribe. I'll be ending the live very soon. And if you still want to see me again, if you want me to still give you a lovely shout out, this is the time to subscribe so I can so that when I come, I stream every day literally. And so when I come, you'll see me. I know most people have turned on their notification bell, which is absolutely fine. As in, that's the best thing to do, because for now, I don't really have a fixed time to start my stream. I just go when, when I want to go. You understand what I mean? So I don't really have a fixed time, but I do it every day, but no time yet, because my plans are not fixed. Yeah, I can wake up this morning and I'm somewhere. I can, you know, relax and nothing. So it just depends, okay? And I see your lovely comments, honestly, and I really, really so appreciate it deep down my heart. Trust me. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart. The support has been massive. I won't lie. I'm shocked to my bone marrow. Yeah, I'm shocked to my bone. There are things in life I just said, okay, let me just give YouTube a go. It was my last option. And it was my last option. I don't even think about YouTube. Okay, I think about other platform, but YouTube was the last. But now YouTube is really shocking me. That's why I show up every day now. The rest app that I've been putting my energy, my effort, nothing. So you can see that you people are amazing. Yeah, you made me stay here. And yeah, I'm loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Crack it. So don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to tell your friends to come in. Yeah. Don't forget to tell your family. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let me go back to I've talked too much now. So let me go back to what I'm doing. Please guys, like and subscribe. A big shout out to Louis. A big shout out to JD Epites. A big shout out to Brooklyn. A big shout out to Adi. A big shout out to Elias. Shout out to Andrew. Jaden, thanks for subbing. You are, God bless you. A big shout out to Vanessa. A big shout out to Jade. A big shout out to Wendy. Hi, thank you, Wendy, for subbing. Shout out to Broly. Shout out to Boda. Shout out to Jaden. Shout out to Shinobu Kocho. Powerful. I love you too. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Evangeline. Shout out to Kai. A big shout out to Brela. Shout out to Alexander. Shout out to Leila. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Eka. Eka. Shout out to Dandio. A big shout out to Sophie. Shout out to Amira. A big shout out to Andrew. A big shout out to Eva Rose. Shout out to Millie. Shout out to Fiona. My sister said a name. Okay, big shout out to your sister. Can you put that name down again? I think I saw Canal something. A big shout out to Rosie. Big shout out to Wendy. Big shout out to Gabriella. Shout out to Frankie. A big shout out to Ekaterina. A big shout out to Mia, a big shout out to Princess, a big shout out to Brooklyn, a big shout out to Freddie, shout out to Mariam, shout out to Gabriella, shout out to Elijah. Guys, please let's go like and sub. My nose. I wanna sneeze. I wanna sneeze. Guys, please let's go like and sub. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Jono. A big shout out to Emilia. Guys, let's go like and subscribe. Clock it. A big shout out to Juhun Taro. A big shout out to Salome. A big shout out to Marcy. Shout out to Presley. Oh, I sub and like. Thank you so much, gorgeous. Oh, Serenity. Serenity, you've been here for ages. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Okay, big shout out to Brooklyn. A big shout out to Elijah. A big shout out to Lizzie. A big shout out to Joe. Vivian. A big shout out to Marcel. A big shout out to James. A big shout out to Jackson. Shout out to Yuri. Shout out to Richie. A big shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Jackson. A big shout out to Braden. Shout out to Claire. Clarkett. A big shout out to Marie. Can I send you a gift? I'm not yet eligible to receive gifts. Yeah, but my account is on the bio. Yeah, if you can send anything, yeah, on that gift aspect and all of that, I'm not eligible yet. Yeah, but you can't send anything on my go to my bio, you will see my account, the link and all of that. So anything. It can be 50 pence. It can be 70 pence. Yeah, it just depends. Not too much. There's nothing too small. Since it's coming from your heart. So a big shout out to Layla. A big shout out to Chad. A big shout out to Haley. A big shout out to Dino. Shout out to Isaiah. Shout out to Adi. A big shout out to France. Shout out to June. Shout out to Kate. Shout out to Junel. A big shout out to Thaddeus. Yeah. A big shout out to Snowy. Shout out to Daisy. Shout out to Dio. Shout out to Jay. Clarky. A big shout out to Dezomaya. A big shout out to Nova. A big shout out to Collins. Let's go. A big shout out to Sophia. A big shout out to Evangeline. A big shout out to Millie. Big shout out to Jayla. Shout out to John. Shout out to Bella. Shout out to Collins. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Isaac. Shout out to Gia. Shout out to Zahari. Shout out to Dixon. Shout out to Erica. Shout out to Mila. Shout out to Eleona. Shout out to ZY. Shout out to Alexander. I have to leave. All right, bye, darling. Enjoy your day. A big shout out to Abby. Guys, please let's go like and sub. Please let's go like and subscribe. Thank you. A big shout out to Azel. Ooh. A big shout out to Yassi. A big shout out to Mia. Shout out to Debbie. Thank you for subscribing. A big shout out to Jalen. A big shout out to Pesley. A big shout out to Jane Lee. A big shout out to Lola. Oh my God. Probably I've overfed myself. That's not true. Yeah, sometimes I just feel myself. A big shout out to Nevada. Apple of my heart, A big shout out to Karen. A big shout out to Kate. A big shout out to Lily. A big shout out to Neva. Shout out to Jane Lee. Shout out to Queen Lee. Shout out to Mia. Shout out to Lily. A big shout out to Tia. Hi, Tia. Big shout out to Hapa. Tia, hope you're good. A big shout out to Eclipse. A big shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Crystal. Shout out to May. A big shout out to Clara. Shout out to Poppy. Shout out to Cleo. Chloe. I beg your pardon. A big shout out to Rose. Shout out to Kimora. Shout out to Harmony. Shout out to Nicola. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to Tro. Shout out to Natalie. Shout out to Ethan. Shout out to Crystal, your lovely mama. Oh, sweet name. A big shout out to Michael. A big shout out to Leilani. Shout out to Maisi. Shout out to Kari. Shout out to Idris Mahesa. Shout out to Harmony. Shout out to Yasmani. Shout out to Jimmy. Shout out to Chiza. Shout out to Jonathan. Guys, please let's go like and subscribe. Can we take the like up to 70? Yeah, let's take the like up to 70, guys. Open up my eyes, cunning. And the craze for you. Guys, please let's like and sub, then we can continue. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Jane Lee. Shout out to Chloe. Shout out to Terry. Shout out to Joelle. Shout out to Royalty. Shout out to Mina. Guys, I'll be leaving in 2 minutes time. Sorry, I just looked. So I'll be leaving in 2 minutes time. Please, if you have not subscribed, please, it is time to sub. And if you have questions, yeah, please put down your questions. Please, if you have questions, please put down your questions. Yeah. Guys, if you have not subscribed, please sub, because yeah, I'll be here tomorrow as well. If you didn't sub, you might not see me. Yeah. So that's, you might. So please, let's go subscribe now. If you have a question, I know I have people at the beginning. Yeah, because at the beginning, yeah, at the beginning of the stream, yeah, people were asking me questions, so I just told them to put on hold. Yeah, so I told them to put on hold, that probably at the end of the stream, I will be ready to take your questions. So if you have any question, anything to say, it might be anything, yeah, put it out there. I will see it. Okay. So guys, please let's go subscribe. I'll be ending this stream very soon. A big shout out to Remy. A big shout out to Sarah and Maria. Shout out to Pesley. Yeah, I love you too. A big shout out to Tammy. Shout out to Brogan. Please, I'm ready to take your questions. Yeah, anything at all. A big shout out to Takakina. A big shout out to Marcel. A big shout out to Candy. Shout out to Ava. Ava. I love your accent. Thank you so much. Not really, my accent is not really fantastic, but I'm just, yeah, I just say it like that. A big shout out to Madison. Thank you so much for that. A big shout out to Catalina. A big shout out to Liana. You are a beautiful person. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, gorgeous. A big shout out to Ronald. A big shout out to Luca. Shout out to Joseph. I remember you, Malaki. A big shout out to Avagoset. Shout out to Julian. You are a diva. You are a diva as well. Thank you. A big shout out to Rahina. Shout out to Paige. I love your hair. Thank you so much, Paige. I love you too. A big shout out to Leina. A big shout out to Maya. A big shout out to Avia. Shout out to Zaria. Hi, do you ever like do your hair and what would you do to it? Yeah, I do my hair. If you go to my videos, you'll see what I do to my hair. It is literally amazing. Things I can do with my hair, it is unbelievable. It is just out of this world. So I do my hair, I braid my hair, I do cornrows, I do weaving. So yeah, just go check my videos. I think I posted few, yeah, few. But if you go to my Facebook, oh wow. If you go to my Facebook page, it's a lot that you can see what I do with my hair. So yeah, my hair is there, and yeah, I'm really loving it, and I do stuff with it. That is the best part. That's the best part of the hair. So a big shout out to Alice. As long as I can be creative with the hair, I can look the way I want to look anytime, any day. So yeah, I think that's the best part of it. I won't lie. A big shout out to Leave, a big shout out to James, a big shout out to Liam, a big shout out to Zelda, a big shout out to Katsy, a big shout out to James, a big shout out to Masai, a big shout out to Alana. Guys, drop your questions if you have any question. Where are you from? Yeah, I'm from Nigeria, but I live in the UK. Yeah. So guys, let's go like and subscribe. Drop your questions. If you have any question for me, I'm ready to take your question, and I'll be giving shout out as well, because we are coming to the end of this live. So I can take your question. You say the name of my teacher, then okay, better than my okay, I remember. Girl, you're beautiful no matter what. Thank you so much, gorgeous. You are pretty as well. And to be honest, the names I call every day, they are pretty names. So automatically, or yeah, it means people that are bearing that name are pretty as well. So these names are gorgeous, super, super, super gorgeous. You know, even the even the mighty names, the ones you call that are very long. I just love calling them. Even if I don't get the pronunciation, but I just love the way it just keep going over very long names. So yeah, it amazes me. And it gives the calling special vibes. I don't know if you get it. Yeah, like when you go into yeah a longer name, it gives me that vibes. It makes me go like on and on and on. Yeah, so that's what I mean. I live in Omaha. Where is Omaha? Is it a name of a country or a state? I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not being rude, but it's just that I'm not well traveled. So that is why I just ask questions. And I'm sorry it's not a silly questions, because if I know, I want to ask. A big shout out to Coco, a big shout out to Sebastian, a big shout out to Casey, a big shout out to Julia, shout out to Kai, shout out to Sophia, shout out to Holly. Guys, let's go like and subscribe. Oh my days, my lashes is scratching me. A big shout out to Sebastian, a big shout out to Ada, a big shout out to Alesha. Thank you so much. This is my first time anybody has shouted to me. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I try to call everyone's name. Yeah, everyone. I don't segregate. Even if you are from other country, I will try and call your name regardless. I might not pronounce it right, but I will call your name. So anytime you come to this stream, I always go round. I always touch everyone's name. A big shout out to Lee Zoom. Shout out to Jackson. A big shout out to Bob. Shout out to Royalty. Shout out to Brennan. Shout out to Alexis. Shout out to JK. Shout out to Ria. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Bailey. Guys, please, if you have not subscribed, please let's go like and subscribe. Because I go live every day. How old are you? Yeah, I don't talk about my age for now. Yeah, it's still pending till I'm ready to. Yeah, I just want to leave the age private for now. A big shout out to Liam. A big shout out to Maddie. Shout out to Everett. Shout out to Shania. A big shout out to Ria. Shout out to Shania. Shout out to Wakanoa. A big shout out to Marcel. A big shout out to Samira. A big shout out to Gabriel. A big shout out to Aurora. Shout out to Levy. Shout out to Sienna. Shout out to Hapa. Shout out to Denisa. Shout out to Manticito. Mamacita. Oh, I watched one funny video. Mamacita. Very funny video. Anyways, a big shout out to Brainsane. A big shout out to JJ. Big shout out to Lexi. Big shout out to Ariana. Guys, please let's go like and subscribe. Let's go, 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 go. Let's go like, let's go subscribe. A big shout out to Cloudy. Cloudy. So guys, I'll be ending the live soon. Please let's go subscribe so you'll be able to see me when I come. When I come. When I come. Let's go subscribe. Let's go subscribe. A big shout out to Ava. A big shout out to Ashley. Shout out to Sailor. Shout out to Podvob. I think you're really tired. Kind of. Kind of. So. What time it is? It is midnight here. Midnight. So you guys need to give me my trophy. This is 1:41 a.m. Midnight. Not afternoon. Midnight. 1:41 midnight. So give me my trophy. And I'm here giving you a shout out. Everyone is sleeping. I'm here awake. I need my trophy. So please go like and subscribe. I think I deserve it. A big shout out to TJ. A big shout out to Leela. A big shout out to Leela. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Elijah. A big shout out to Xander. Please can we take the like up to 100? And please let's subscribe. Please, I'm begging. Let's go subscribe, guys. I'm begging. And also tell your friends and your family members, yeah, people you can talk to subscribe as well. Thank you. Here you go. Thank you, darling. Thank you for subbing. Thank you. I love you all. You make me happy. Thank you so much for the 100 likes. Clocky. Yeah. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Annabelle. A big shout out to Aveline. I'm fine, gorgeous. Oh, thank you for subbing. Yay. A big shout out to Spank and Bane. A big shout out to Skaden. Shout out to Thomas. Here you go. Yay. That's my trophy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A big shout out to Kate. Yeah, a big shout out to Sophia. A big shout out to Paisley. Love the coins. Thank you so much. Clarky. A big shout out to London. A big shout out to Isabel. A big shout out to Zian. Shout out to Onta. Shout out to Madison. Guys, you see that it's late already. Please let's go subscribe so that I can end the live. And so I can go to bed. I know it should be like 7 p.m. in America. Like it should be like 7 p.m. in the evening in USA, Canada, and other parts of America. Am I right? Please let's like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Yeah, a big shout out to Zach. Shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Lilith. 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 Oh dear. 7. Guys, let's go like and sub. Okay, let's go. A big shout out to Amy. Big shout out to Penny. Shout out to Kai. Shout out to Bacon. Shout out to What? Shout out to Niwa. Shout out to Rihanna. Shout out to Cadence. Shout out to Chase. Shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Gabriella. Shout out to Tina. Shout out to Isosa. Shout out to Rosa. Shout out to Caroline. Shout out to Abby. Shout out to Really. Shout out to Christine. I think it is 7 or 6 p.m. in the USA. I think so. A big shout out to Mia. A big shout out to Sasha. Shout out to Addison. Shout out to Noah. Shout out to Sama. Shout out to Maddie. Shout out to Kaylee. Shout out to Amelia. Shout out to Payson. Shout out to Amelia. Shout out to Chaser. Guys, I'll be leaving now. I've tried. I think I've added another 17 minutes. I said I want to leave then, but I've added like almost 20 minutes. I tried, isn't it? Hi, you're so cute and pretty. Thank you, gorgeous. Big shout out to Raze. Shout out to Teresa. Shout out to Kaden. I think I've tried. Clap for me. Then tomorrow we go again. We go again. We go again. We go again. Oh dear. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to Sophia. Shout out to Elsie. Shout out to Amila. Yeah, I have to go too. Guys, let's go, okay? Please, if you haven't subscribed, please go subscribe. I'll be ending the live in less than 1 minute. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone, that have joined. I love you all. Please, let's go subscribe. Yeah, I'll miss you all. Please, let's subscribe. Don't forget. Brayden, Kelly, Laila, Isaac, Sky, Jojo, Alvin, Portuguese, Rayleigh. Guys, please let's subscribe. Please let's subscribe. Thank you. I need 5 more subscribers. Let's go. Let's do 5 more subscribers. 5 lovely, lovely subscribers. Samuel, Sophie, Easton, Kelly, Emilia, Samuel, Arvin, Reagan. Thank you, thank you. Briscott, thank you. Evelyn, thank you. Dione, thank you. Cole, thank you. Gabriel, thank you. Please, I need 5 amazing subscribers. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Sweet soul subscribers. Nova, thank you. Marcin, thank you. Ade, thank you. Howden, thank you. Alvin, thank you. Maria, thank you. Yeah, I notice you, okay? Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you so much. You're such a good YouTuber. Oh, am I? Am I a good YouTuber? Am I, guys? Yeah, I think so. I know so. Oh, my days. A big shout out to Abby. Girl, you. Thank you so much. My thing is going well. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ilanda. Thank you, Hapa. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Haley. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Milene. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you, Zia. Thank you, James. Thank you, Wina. No, I'm not sad. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Marcy. Someone is asking if I'm sad. No, I'm not sad. The best YouTuber. People are giving me the best YouTuber. Oh, thank you for that award. I think I deserve it. Oh my days. I love you all. You guys are amazing. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I'll be leaving now. Please go like and subscribe. Gabby, thank you. Lihani, thank you. Jackson, thank you. Bella, thank you. Zia, Hamari, Gabby, Liane, Marga, you are the best. Thank you, gorgeous. Thank you. You all are the best. Isia, thank you. I see you. Carl, I see you. Marcy, I see you. Asi, I see you. Bethley, thank you. Marcy, thank you. Aisha, thank you. Thank you. Cody, thank you. When am I going to end the live stream? Very soon. Oh, God. I'm just saying thank you. Goodbye message. Okay, guys, I need to go. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I stream every day. So if you don't subscribe, you might not see me. So bye from me to you. I love you. Stay out of trouble. Be kind. Be kind. Yeah, be kind and um yeah, share the love, okay? God bless you. I love you all. Clock it. Mwah. Bye.